Welcome to Fastang 444. I am near the solar panels. This is east of Mew Lake, just south of the highway, and I am angled over towards that building. And I have it just to the right of center, so when the game starts, if there is a drop over there, I can see it between the tiles, hopefully. And if there's a drop in the solar panel area, I would hear it. And when the game starts, both of those things happen. So I am starting right next to a drop, and I don't have to go too far for the drop near that building. As the game starts, I can see this is a level 4 BMW X5. Not bad. Let's go over here and take it. Get around this telephone pole. And the gate is back up because that returns after the game starts. The fence that I knocked down around it is still knocked down. So I'll go through the gap where the fence was over towards this drop. This winds up being a level 3 Hyundai Veloster, so I will pass. And there is a few drops over this direction, so I'm compelled to go look at them, even though there is a possibility that they are ghost drops because that problem still exists, and I am so glad I did. Look at this, a level 10 Hoonigan RS 200. I can't remember the last time I found a level 10 drop right at the beginning, or at all for that matter. After I took the RS 200, I engaged in one head-to-head, and I am missing that video. I looked and it didn't save, so it led just north of Horizon, Mexico. You can see where I'm at. I started heading up the mountain thinking maybe the final showdown will be up the mountain, and when I open up the map again, I realize I do not think it's going to be. So I am going to head over to the Horizon Mexico Festival site and use the trick of hiding inside of the festival site. I don't need to engage in another head-to-head. I am in the car I want for the final showdown, so this will avoid any head-to-heads unless they know how to do this. So watch this in case you haven't seen me do this before. I want the left side of my vehicle over here and accelerate up against this support until it gives me the reset position. Press X. And here we go. I think I have it. There it is. So I press X. I am now on top of it. Just want to pull forward and drop down. Perfect. A lot of times it'll flip over. So I have to get around the seating and this fence in between it here. For whatever reason, you can't drive through certain obstacles in this area. And I will just come over here. And I see that there are 4 pretty ladies standing around talking. Let's see if I can't align it to where it seems like they are in my car here. So I'll speed this up. I just stayed here for quite some time and let everyone else engage in head-to-heads. The one in the yellow is very animated. She's jumping around and clapping her hands. Because this arena wall and the future arena wall touch and have the aerodrome within it, I believe the final arena will be Arena 15. Now that I can see the second to last arena has the Aerodroma in it, I know it will be Arena 15 most definitely for the final showdown. I kept opening up the map just to be certain and have a better idea of how long it's going to take me to get into the next arena. Let's not go over there too soon. So I'm a little distracted here. I decided to open the different views to see. I'll just leave it at that. I know there are some kids that watch my channel, so I don't want to say anything that is inappropriate. Alright, so the arena is starting to shrink. I will start making my way over slowly to get inside of the next arena. And these wind up being ghost drops. And please don't leave comments in my videos about the ghost drops. I know it's frustrating. I have a specific video for that. Leave the comments within that video, please. Another look at this drop. There's nothing there. I'm doing that because I actually did find a level 10 drop once while I was in the level 10, and it was on the side of the mountain. I was in a AMG 1 and I found a Brocky. So I actually would love to have that happen again. I stayed in the AMG 1 in that particular game. I did stay next to that drop in case someone tried to take it. I could challenge them and they couldn't have it. So I put an X on the map. That is the point I will leave for the final showdown. And the dotted line, the suggested route that is on the map, is pretty much where I will go inside of the final arena. There actually is a angled road that I will take to get inside the final arena, and I will use that when exiting, or after I exit the final arena in the final showdown. And I'll speed this up and I'll slow it down to normal speed right where that angled road is. Here's that angled road I mentioned. Use it to get inside of the final arena, and where I exit for the final showdown will be right here, and I will angle over towards that road. Right at this bend in the road is a point I like to lead from, and as I am turning I see there is a Brocky nearby.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 15. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds. I will leave at 12 seconds, although I have some help with that, as you will see. Here's that help that I mentioned. It almost looks like they were trying to team up against me, but it was unsuccessful. And here's why I don't like too great of a distance on my exit, so I can avoid cross traffic. There's an AMG 1 that is heading north. I exit right at 3 seconds, angled over towards that angled road. You can see buildings on the left I avoid, and there's that bridge on the right that I avoid taking this line. Perfect. finish is straight ahead. And I was curious about this vehicle that was just behind me, so I glanced back and I could see that is the Brockie that is right by my side. So I need to focus on just having a perfectly clean run through here. These are actually two very great off-road vehicles up against each other. It looks like it's a two-car race at this point. Following the line of electrical power towers, there are some minor hills to deal with, but not too bad. That's why I like that line. Now I will get over on the highway. The Brockie goes flying across the highway. Not sure why they went off-road that soon. It looks like they hit something back there, so if I could get a clean run to the finish, I should be able to win this. There are a few trees on this line, I know, and I think this finish is just on the other side of this bridge here. It is. I've seen this finish point a few times. Got it with the Hoonigan RS200 I found at the beginning. Perfect.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my channel, please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm getting closer.